Rebel! Get ready to join your friend, you pile of shit.
What do you mean, my friend?
Fucking cock! And you can bet he's paying for it. Like you, when I throw your ass to the ground.
Nice. Shut your head in the ass.
Can't just sneak away. The fight isn't over.
I can either guide him or betray him. But I can't just leave the big guy on his own. I should go get him.
Traitors. All these fucking traitors.
Guys who put their asses first, Ark. They're everywhere. Even among the Orcs. Get used to it.
Not that many. Impossible.
In any case, looks like your friend is right behind them.
Thank you, brother. You're the Bloodjaw we're waiting for, right?
Guess so. How'd you get here?
Talk too much, but nothing more. So the head foreman wanted to keep me here to cook me.
He won't be head foreman for much longer. The path's clear. Go find Adek. He'll take you somewhere safe.
Yeah, I know the place. Don't worry. I'll go there as soon as things have calmed down. Glad you're with us, Bloodjaw. You give us new hope.
I can either guide him or betray him. But I can't just leave the big guy on his own. I should get him.
I was right.
You've been wrong about lots of things, Gorkash. But yes, I am here to kill you.
Of course. What else from a savage like you? I know what you did at Bay Harbor, Arkai. Your reputation precedes you, butcher. You are the epitome of all that is animal in Orcs. You keep us in the shadows and the mud. You know what I'm doing here.
You lick the Emperor's boots, dress like a lackey, and use your own people for the croissant. Even an insane orc couldn't do what you're doing.
Proud to be a bloodjaw, huh? Ah, yes you are. The butcher is proud. Proud of his sense of honor, in the name of which our children are sacrificed. Proud to be a slave to the dead. And you accuse me of using my people when I work for our rebirth. I want to raise our civilization, teach them. While you can't even read your own name, Arkai. You're lucky to have a son, and you do nothing to help him become anything other than a wild animal, no different from his butcher of a father. You want to help your brethren? Really? Then jump into this chasm. Disappear. Wipe yourself off the face of the earth.
You trying to convince me with all your whining? Gotta do better than that.
You don't have any feelings, Arkai. You're just a crude brute. You've never loved. It's always been about fucking. Nature's enough for you, right? The same fucking nature that you glorify while it keeps your head in shit. You like the cold, the rain that drowns out crops, the diseases that kill our children. You know, it's true I want to convince you. Show you there's another way. You can change.
That's not gonna happen.
You'll pay for that, Bloodjaw! I also want the row! head foreman. Our blood is yours.
Hey, what got into you?
No, Archive. He's one of ours.
It's true. That's the orc that told me how to find you in the row. Oh, shit. Don't tell me he's your old man.
Not anymore.
You're angry over what happened when you got here. I understand. But I couldn't talk, especially not to you.
Marlock is our chief Archive. The chief of the Resistance. He told me that your reunion might be eventful, but please trust me.
You sent me to die.
I wanted the Mire to respect you so you could become the head foreman. I did what I had to.
Yeah, great. But if it wasn't for me, it'd have been the dead foreman.
You could have intervened sooner, Rakash.
Hey, with that blood rage he's got, timing's everything. And if I took a shot meant for him, we'd be no better off.
The Rakash is called Styx. He's been making a name for himself while you've been disgracing ours. You show him some respect.
It's true, son. He deserves respect. Listen, about the road, there was no other way. You had to become a hero so the Orcs would believe in you, or nothing would change around here. I knew you'd succeed.
I am the head foreman. There's work to do.
You're right. We'll speak of our problems later.
Don't be too sure about that.
I believe in you, son of the Red Breath. I'd like to help you with your mission.
Your help will be most welcome, Shaman. There's a difficult battle ahead, and our brethren will need the reign of the fearless.
I know, Jorosh, I know. Alas, I cannot do as you request. The reign of the fearless requires pure water. That found in the mire is defiled.
Yeah, so basically, you want to help, but you can't. Thank you. That was fascinating. No, really.
I can, Goblin, maybe. I know there is a spring of pure water around here. I can feel it. It is in the heart of the swamp.
Are you kidding? It's infested with goblins. And not the nice ones, either.
What is that place?
A disgusting hole. This is where the foremen catch the goblins for their fucking row.
They never go this far, to be honest. They take the risk to catch some of the vermin with their nets, but no one went as far as the source itself.
Gee, I wonder why.
We need that water. I'm not going to be stopped by a gang of goblins.
Shit, Ark. And what makes you think it's not another botched plan? He's a water diviner, maybe?
All shamans are water diviners.
Ah, I see. Huh. Fuck. That is convenient, though.
The reign of the fearless is a blessing, a way to align your heartbeats with those of Mother Earth, a passage between her and those facing death in her name. With the reign of the fearless, our brethren will be stronger.
Okay, I'll go. Just don't give me another fucking speech about your fucking fantasy world. You said a frickin' gang of crazed goblins wouldn't stop you, so I'm not gonna try.
Ardek will take you to the entrance to the swamp. He knows the place. You chose wisely, Jorosh.
What's your problem?
Ark, let's get out of here. This place gives me the shits. The goblins here, they're not like the others. They're from the depths. They're savage. They like killing.
They die the same. Don't worry about it.
Ha! All this bullshit over some fucking water.
We need that water. You don't know what we hold sacred. It's vital.
Oh, come on! As if somebody's gonna notice the difference.
The mages perceive the magic that permeates the world. For my brothers, it's the same with water. The earth's sap. You can be sure they feel the difference.
Why do I bother talking to you? You're always right. Now we're here, we might as well finish. Sooner it's done, the sooner we can leave. Can't just leave without the big guy. He wouldn't like it. I better go get him. Charming little spot. Too bad about all the goblins spoiling the view. Ugh, you can smell them from here.
Let's do this quickly. We've got another battle ahead of us.
Our guy's a tough guy. Wouldn't hurt you. It's fine. So, can I pee here?
I'll take the water.
Whatever. Let's get the hell out of here. We're done.
What do you want, son of the Red Breath?
You can prepare the reign of the fearless?
Yes, don't worry, Bloodjaw. Thanks to you, your warriors will be ready to face death.
Good. Thank you, Shaman.
What do you want, son of the Red Breath?
Don't take it badly, but you don't seem like other shamans.
I know. Believe me, I had to force myself to learn to hold my tongue and keep my head down here. But Ardek and your father insisted that I hide in the crowd. Without them, the head foreman would doubtless have had me killed. He had another way of seeing things and didn't like competition. But I think what will interest you the most, Bloodjaw, is knowing that before being shaman, I was head of the High Plains clan.
I see. That's interesting. You're right. I'm very sorry, Drakan. A lot of Bloodjaws wanted to help you, but the High Plains were too far away. Jarhail refused to split us up for an expedition that wasn't certain to achieve its goal.
And he was right. That would have meant making the same mistake I made. I alone am responsible, Jorosh. Don't blame your chief for my failures.
But you deserved reinforcements. Relief, after having held out so long, won so many battles.
And it took just one defeat to lose everything. It's always like that, Jorosh. Never forget that. Defeat always happens in the end. And when the day comes and the Great Breath doesn't want you, you have to force yourself to draw a lesson. In honor of all those who believed in you. There are a lot of them here.
I won't forget, Drakan. I thank you.
You wanted to tell me something?
Time is short. We have to bring together the main leaders of the Resistance and set up a plan of attack.
Very good. That's the point of no return, son. But if you feel ready, I can organize a war council and launch the assault.
I'm going to make sure everything's ready.
All right. Come back and see me when you're done.
Arkai the champion, Bragat at your service. Delighted you have become the head foreman. I was going to raise the mire on my own, but I felt the others were wavering a bit.
I know I'm going to regret this, but tell me about yourself, Braggart.
My life story. It's just waiting to be written down. I come from a long line of stout-hearted warriors, and I don't want to grow old here. I have a clan to rebuild.
What clan are you talking about?
I am the last of the Turquoise Dawn. All my brothers were slain by the Kwasan.
A proud and respected clan. I have indeed heard that they were exterminated. I would have liked to have met those orcs. But that was a dozen years ago. You seem far too young to have fought back then.
Age is meaningless, Bloodjaw. It's instinct that counts. I was 12, but I already fought like a lion. Only... the Kwazan razed my village while I was hunting in the forest. When I came back, everyone was dead. I wanted to seek revenge, but there were too many of them, and they were better armed. They ended up capturing me.
What do you think?
If this guy's telling the truth, at least he's lucky. That's kind of an asset.
Thank you for your revelations, braggart. We'll speak again later.
You've helped me, Bloodjaw. Now it's my turn to help you.
I'd like to know more about you, brother.
Not much to say, really. I'm Rhaegar, son of Bartok and Guaira, and I grew up in the Firelands. My story's the same as that of most orcs here. My clan was besieged by the Quarsan, and when those bastards finally decided to attack, they beat us. We were starving to death. At that point, we didn't care if we won or lost. We couldn't wait anymore for the fucking battle. At least we'd be able to die like orcs. You know what I mean. But those Quarsan dogs weren't there to wipe us out. They weakened us so we dropped like flies, and brought the survivors here, as slaves to their fucking mire.
That's how they dealt with lots of clans. Many no longer exist.
I know. But the worst was seeing orcs helping those bastards. I called them every name in the book, I think, and was arrested once by Adek. He took me into the Resistance, and I regained hope. But I had to open my big mouth again 2 weeks ago, and that Gorkash traitor recognized me. He wouldn't let it go after. He wanted to know how I got out of it the first time. The rest of the story you know. You're the one writing it, Bloodjaw. Thank you again, brother. My blood is yours now.
We'll speak again later.
Chop your need, Karok.
I'll be back later, Garak.
The news has already spread. Good work, Arkai. Or should I say, head foreman. A handful of foremen loyal to the traitor has dug in at a shelter on the north flank. But they won't dare make trouble for us. All the other orcs will follow you to the death. And Styx, thank you for dealing with the garrison. It was high art. We owe you one for that. If you see something you like in our reserve, help yourself. Thanks to you, we can arm everyone.
Take us to see the foremen who are still resisting. They have scores to settle.
With pleasure. I'll guide you to where they're hiding out.
Here we are. Are you sure about this, Ark? For once, maybe we could do subtle?
You mean leave them behind and not do anything?
These guys are just traitors. They're not worth the effort. They're pretty much fucked anyway. If they don't get lynched by the rebels, the Imperials will execute them. Either way works for me.
I have to talk to them. I want to understand.
Talk to them, that's good. Wait, you're not serious?
They served the Quarsan, walked all over their own brothers. They have to answer for that.
Ah, you're starting to think too much, Ark. It doesn't suit you.
There are the last prison warders.
I won't fight, head foreman. I don't have the strength left.
You never did, fucking Yellowbelly. At least try to show a little dignity for once. You're going to die, but first you're going to talk. Tell me how you sank so low, and what made you become an executioner of your own people.
What made you a hero? I can't explain. My eyelids became too heavy, that's all. So, I closed my eyes and hoped the next time I opened them I would see the sky. Our sky.
You could have joined the Resistance, died on your feet, as an orc.
Listen, we're short on time here. Hey, I can do it if you got scruples.
No, it's my job.
Thank you. May Mother Earth protect you, Archive.
Fine. One good deed. We done?
Yeah, back to the hideout.
Excellent! That was like sexy, Ark. You got a gift with colors. Seriously. Hey, you wouldn't have a younger sister, would you? No beard preference.
Shut the fuck up.
Ha! I'm just fucking with you. Come on! Don't flatter yourself, buddy. What an image. Just throw up a little.
Need anything?
Did you find anything we can use in all those weapons cases?
Well, these weapons are valuable, you know, and cost us a lot. But for you, we can make an effort.
I understand.